characters into the 4 Hogwarts houses. Today I have a very special guest. We have Alana Jordan, who you've probably seen all throughout the convention. So if you've been unhappy with your experience, make sure to let her know.
Xander's fault.
Nope. As I mentioned earlier, make sure that you tweet us at SortingPod or the Sorting Podcast Facebook page to recommend which characters we were sorting. We like to call these our fan favorite episodes because even if we've done an episode of, let's say, Game of Thrones or Star Trek, this is a free-for-all. And you guys are going to be helping us sort these characters so we can revisit characters and have these discussions together as a Harry Potter family. Full disclosure, I am a Hufflepuff. So I just wanted to get that out into the air.
You'll figure that out soon,
because
he will say everyone that is awesome is a Hufflepuff.
No, I will try to be diplomatic and be as fair as possible. But you can't fault me because it's the best house. So. Elena, which house do you belong to?
I'm a Ravenclaw.
Yeah. So just for disclosure, how many Gryffindors do we have in the audience? Okay. How many Ravenclaws? Alright. How about Slytherins? I see you, I appreciate you, you're valid. Let's see the two people, it's like, Slytherin! And then any Hufflepuffs? Yes! We're better than everyone. I'm just kidding.
My house is wise enough to know you're wrong.
Okay, so we're going to be looking through a couple of these. I really like the first picture that I got on Facebook was of a Hellboy cosplay. This is from Hannah. Which house would Hellboy be sorted into? Now, I'm not really far into Hellboy, but I've seen the movies with Ron Perlman, so I think that's. I feel like the impulse is to put him in Slytherin. He's ambitious, he's trying to, the ends justify the means in a way, but he's also just, kind of a softie, and, I don't know. Yes?
I don't think he's cunning enough. He just goes straight in. I think he might be Gryffindor.
Yeah, so...
I think my first favorite character is actually Gryffindor, but I try not to make...
it's hard because you have main characters to be Gryffindor. Yeah, but no, because Gryffindor is kind of like the frat house type of thing, so just rushing in. And exactly, yeah.
He's like a Slytherin.
Yeah.
Slytherin? No, we don't do combination houses here. This is the sorting hat. We have to make a decision.
Sorry, I was like,
go to different school. You get to be Christmas colors, red and green. Just pick a table to sit at.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Oh no, I wish I had more chairs. We have some chairs that you can fill in, kind of.
I didn't realize this was going to be so big. I feel like we should have
kind
gone
of
to
a
the other
big
room.
deal. So it seems like we've got kind of, I don't have any other debate for Hufflepuff.
Oh, he's not a Hufflepuff.
Not a Hufflepuff, and not really Ravenclaw. He doesn't really have things.
Yeah, typical Ravenclaw Hellboy.
Yeah, no. So let's see, by audience applause, how many people think that Hellboy belongs in Slytherin? Cool, me too. What about Gryffindor? Yeah, so I love this. We have a majority vote. Hellboy, are you ready? Are you going to do this with me? Gryffindor! See, now that you've seen how it's done, feel free to join us. It's
fun. It's fun.
It's very cathartic. Just judging people.
That's what I want. I want to be a hat that just judges people. The sorting hat is my favorite character.
You know what? You've got to have goals. It's good to look forward to.
And he's a hat, so he's always on top.
Hey! That can be taken multiple ways. Hello, children. Oh man, we've got a whole bunch of pictures. Okay, so for those of you just joining us, make sure that you tweet at SortingPod any characters from any fictional universe or the Sorting Podcast on Facebook. Go ahead and leave a post. And I guess bonus points if you're in cosplay and you can post a picture. Oh my goodness, there's lots of going on. Okay, So how about this? This one comes from Allie. How would you sort Elsa from Frozen?
Elsa from Frozen.
Yeah. What's your gut impulse?
My gut impulse is Ravenclaw.
Yeah. I mean, gold looks good in blue.
I think that's
Just-
part of why I'm just like, oh, she's already. Like,
Just
she
color
feels abandoned.
association.
But because she's so driven by intellectual means, like even her whole thing is trying to repress her passion.
Yeah.
To focus on the analytical and to really evaluate her situation and make the most intelligent, wise choice with all the data that's brought in. Even though it may not be that it's emotion that ends up making her realize that strict analytical perspective isn't the best for her.
Right.
Which is why I think it could be a little Gryffindor, but my instinct is still Ravenclaw.
I see your point. But I would counter for Slytherin, and I'm just on the Slytherin train, choo-choo this morning, just because her main, Slytherin are very cunning and ambitious, and I feel like Elsa was biding her time, like being locked away, not really having social interactions with anybody, and there's also within Slytherin House this sense of duty to your family and your lineage, and I feel like with her, not just protecting the rest of her family in the kingdom, but also eventually taking on the crown and actually becoming the queen first before going crazy, is very Slytherin to me.
I will say I would refute that just because I wouldn't say that she is ambitious because her whole thing is that she doesn't want to be royalty. She embraces it.
But is that the circumstance, or is that how she feels?
It seems to be. I mean, it's because the whole thing is that she has an obligation to rule this. She doesn't really want to. I don't think it's that she's like, I will be the ruler, I will do this, and I will lead.
Okay.
It's just more
I would watch that movie though.
Yeah. Super ambitious Elsa, and she's like, I'm
You are mine
right here. Cool down all of Vegas, Elsa. We got some
Please.
some tasks for you.
Yeah, go ahead. Obligatory leadership more than actual ambitious leadership, which Right.
feels more Ravenclaw to me personally.
Sure. Yeah.
Maybe Elsa would be a little bit of Gryffindor.
Oh yeah.
She was kind of brave to just go on her own, not see her family anymore,
Yeah.
and just stay in an ice palace for the rest of her years.
That's true. The argument is for Gryffindor because it does take bravery to leave your family, even if it's for their benefit, and to go off on your own and just let it go. Yeah.
She was willing to let her town and the world burn before her sister came and convinced her to come back. She was going to let the world freeze over.
That's true. So the argument is that she was going to let the whole world freeze over, and we've got it. No, it is. Well, she didn't
She
know.
didn't know, and as soon as they said, look, this is what's happening as a result of your actions,
Yeah.
she was like, oh no, let me use my Ravenclaw brain to analyze this situation and go back to fix this.
Or I'm a Slytherin and I don't care. I'm looking out for number one, and as long as I got my ice
But she
palace.
went back. If she just stayed in the palace and was like, F y'all, fine, what up? I see.
Okay.
She would have stayed though if her sister had to run.
Because she didn't know.
She didn't know. It was
Yeah.
ignorance more so than just lack of caring.
All the way in the back.
Slytherin, because she's cold-blooded.
Hey! I like the way you think.
Cold as ice.
All right, so I think we're going to put it up to debate now with applause. How many people think that Elsa belongs in Slytherin? Very polite phone class, thank you. Thank you. How many people think that Elsa belongs in Ravenclaw? Oh. Not as polite, but I hear you. I'm just kidding, let it go.
Elsa?
Ravenclaw! Yeah.
So cathartic.
Yeah, right?
All right,
I'll
what's our
let you
next
pick
one?
one. So there's,
I get to pick.
here's the top of the list, and you can scroll down. And,
Okay, let's see.
this is riveting content.
Wesley from The Princess Bride.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Ron.
Ron.
Oh man, this is tough. So
It's
okay,
difficult because there are
there are different
arguments for
versions.
really all four,
Yeah.
depending on who he's interacting with.
Is he the Dread Pirate Roberts, or is he? I mean, specifically it said Wesley, but his picture
is a Dread Pirate Roberts.
I mean, okay.
We're like,
so
actually, it's just him and Saul. Oh, no.
yeah, because I think my initial impulse would be Gryffindor, because he's the brave swashbuckling hero that wants to save the princess and bro.
But I would think Slytherin because of the ambitiousness, the kind of conniving, the cunningness, the ability to manipulate situations and manipulate the way that people see him, but for their benefit as well as his own.
I can also see Ravenclaw with the iocane trick. It's odorless and like taking small doses in preparation and thinking through the different scenarios.
That's 100% potions class, right?
It is.
He got an A in potions class, whatever house he is.
Yeah.
We know what class he's best in.
Hufflepuff.
I think Hufflepuff.
He's a lover.
This is the thing. Everything he does for love of Buttercup.
Yeah.
So his entire motive is all driven from love and from a place of feeling.
This is hard.
This is one of the
This
more
is a
difficult
hard
ones
one.
I think we've ever done.
Yeah. I mean, so on the actual podcast, the only time we've ever been standing twos with Guinan from Star Trek Next Generation. We said that Guinan was the sorting hat because she just had so many life experiences. So do you guys have any thoughts on Wesley from Princess Bride? Yeah.
I feel like he's far more Slytherin than any other house. He's more cunning in the sense of the king that you brought up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wise, but it's also very duplicitous in nature.
Sure.
Because you knew that he was going to be fine.
Yeah.
So he definitely played the cards that way. Plus, he was very vindictive towards Buttercup at the beginning when he reintroduces with her. How he's very snappy and snarky.
Yeah, he got an attitude. He gets a masculine attitude. Where did this come from?
It wasn't just, oh, I have the love of my life back. He was very angry and snappish with her.
Yeah.
Before coming out and saying Wesley. So
Yeah.
horrible Slytherin.
Yeah, so the argument is for Slytherin because it's a little bit Machiavellian of like the ends justify the means, and he's planning for the future, but more that he has this singular goal in mind and very ambitious in that way. And kind of, yeah.
Yeah, and also argue for Slytherin because his ruthlessness, with the iocane, he had no qualms about killing the Ziti.
That's true, he straight up murdered someone.
Yeah.
Multiple people.
And it was like, oh.
And with
But
the
it
gate,
wasn't self-defense.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah.
It wasn't self-defense.
But it's also like
he
a
spared Inigo and he spared Fezzik.
Right.
He straight up murdered Ziti. And
Right.
when he hit the gate guard, he's like, Fezzik tears his arms off. Just like that.
Yeah. Oh, and then another argument for Slytherin too is,
fine.
along with like the familial lineage, I feel like Slytherins have the like innate ability to gather kind of followers or people that believe in the same cause as them. And so the instance is like Draco Malfoy with Crabbe and Goyle and the rest of Slytherin has. But you know, you have this ambitious spirit that draws other people in and following your cause, and I feel like him working with the allies that he finds along the way.
I would also put out that is also kind of a Gryffindor trait.
That's true. Yeah, gathering followers. Yeah, would be a Gryffindor thing. So it's different ways to lead because I feel like Gryffindor, a leader would be for like the greater good, whereas a Slytherin leader is for one specific cause.
And a Hufflepuff leader just.
We go to the kitchen to get snacks.
Breaks in for snacks and cuddles.
Yeah, we're right near the kitchens. Listen. Yeah, well, in Hufflepuff leader, I would feel like it's more of teamwork and like I trust everybody else, and I like Knights of the Round Table. Yeah, I mean, especially the Spamalot version.
Well, and I feel like when he's on the ship, captured by the Dread Pirate Roberts, that the whole "Good night, Wesley, most likely kill you in the morning." I feel like he handles it like a Slytherin because not only does he survive, he ends up with a good job.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he has that ambition in the small term of like, I'm going to take over this ship now. Yeah, so I'm thoroughly convinced.
I'm like, all right. We were
Just to
wrong.
double check, how many people think that Wesley from The Princess Bride belongs in Slytherin?
Whoa!
Yeah, good job. How many people think that he belongs in Ravenclaw? Crickets. What about Gryffindor? Yeah, I see it. I see your argument is valid. And then Hufflepuff? No, okay. So everybody say it with me. Wesley from The Princess Bride. Slytherin! Yeah! That's the good stuff.
That's it.
All right, let me look on here. Ooh! Oh, no. Okay, I want to do. Sorry, I got excited. So, have you seen Thor Ragnarok?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So Elijah wants us to sort Korg and Meep from Thor. I think that Korg is a big old rock Hufflepuff.
100%. That is the least cuddly Hufflepuff. But
Yeah, I would cuddle.
I would cuddle, it just would be uncomfortable, but I'd be okay.
Yeah, I'd cuddle a boulder. No, I feel like he's got that kind of aloof attitude that fits into like the Hufflepuff house. He's there to help, and he's dedicated to whoever the new Doug is, and whoever comes along. And he's caring and dedicated and loyal. Meep, isn't he dead? Meep is the house ghost.
Yeah, it's like, Meep is nearly headless Nick.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think. Does he say anything in the movie really, or does he just? Everyone speaks for him.
Yeah.
He needs to find his own voice. He's
He's
a
a
strong,
house elf.
independent cockroach.
He's a house elf, but
He's a house
it's
elf.
sockless.
Max is giving me a sock.
Or it's just like a little animal.
Yeah. I also love that it's Taika Waititi, the director, and he just like made the best part for himself.
Yes, I do love that.
And have you guys seen? Sorry, this is off topic. Have you guys seen What We Do in the Shadows?
Yes.
If you haven't, I highly recommend it. It's a vampire movie with Taika Waititi in it, and I think he directed it too. But it's like a spoof a la like Best in Show or Christopher Guest and stuff like that, and it's so good. It's so funny. What We Do in the Shadows.
Not for kids though.
Yeah. It's on Amazon Prime. Perfect.
Oh, nice.
You have no excuse.
But it's not for kids.
It's not for kids.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
So are we going to even sort him, or should we just?
It's like
I feel like, you
it's
know
the
what?
moment
I'm
he,
gonna
like, the
say-
hat touches his rock head.
Well, no, I think I'm just saying for me, I'm
Oh, for
gonna
me?
say that he doesn't get sorted because he
He
doesn't.
did.
Yeah. See,
Spoilers.
well, I think also I want to say that he's a house elf because then I can call it Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, thank you.
Turn the mic off.
Come for the Harry Potter, leave for the puns. because of the pun. Get out of here. But Korg, are there any other arguments for any other house? I mean, maybe Gryffindor because he was very brave, but it's more of like he was there. Yeah, he's just going along with
Is he
it.
really brave, or is he just like, where else am I gonna go?
All right, Korg from Thor Ragnarok. Hufflepuff! Yeah, I finally get one. Go ahead
Let's see.
it's your choice. You can also open up the Facebook page.
These are just, it's like these are just people saying how much they love Xander.
Oh.
We've already established it.
Go on.
Of course, it's just people like, we want to cuddle Xander. He's the best.
With consent.
In a nice way.
In a nice way. Aggressive cuddles.
I will go with Sarah from the Labyrinth.
Oh, turn back, Sarah. Yeah, ooh, wow. What a whiny girl. Sarah from Labyrinth. Oh, yeah, and we had Toby. I think there was a picture on Twitter. Yeah, yes. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. But she's, okay. I went first last time, so your gut impulse this time.
You know, for me, I would have to say Gryffindor because I feel like her whole thing
That's
is the
interesting.
ambition of wanting to get.
Rid of her brother?
Well, no, because she realizes that he has time, and her ambition is to get him back. And I feel like that is a very Gryffindor thing to get caught up in the passion of like, oh, I just want him gone. I just want him gone. But it's a moment of emotion, and then when it's, what have I done? Now my only focus is righting this wrong. That seems very Gryffindor to me.
It does. It's true. It's true. Yes.
I'd say more of a Ravenclaw because after she enters the labyrinth, she starts using her lipstick to mark her path.
That's true. So the argument was for Ravenclaw because of her actions within the labyrinth. She was very good at solving the puzzles and confusing the monsters. And yeah, for instance, using her lipstick to find the trail. Anybody else have any? So my initial thought, I guess, is Slytherin again. I'm just trying to pack that house full of amazing people.
Again, because of family lineage.
Family? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you can't use the brother argument really unless it's...
Right, but unless, like, she's looking, from the beginning, she's looking up for number one. And I think that her main ambition throughout the thing is, uh-oh, I'm gonna get in trouble for giving my brother to the goblins. Not necessarily, like, she learns her lesson in the end, like, oh, I should want my brother back. But that's a weird way of going about that.
I think the labyrinth is a little bit odd in the way that goes about things.
But listen, if I could summon David Bowie into my bedroom every night, I would give away all of my brothers.
No, I have no brothers.
Me neither! For a reason.
Not anymore. But I do have an awesome photo of David Bowie.
His codpiece, just right up on. Sorry, children. I think so. Here we go. And that's how I got banned from Amazing Comic-Con. Yeah, so okay. So yes, I think that Slytherin, because she is ambitious, she's looking out for number one, and she's cunning in the fact of like solving the puzzles and things like that to make her way through. And she feels comfortable around unsavory characters. Listen, I'm grasping at straws. Let me do it.
I mean, hey, there you go. I'm still going Gryffindor, I think.
Gryffindor?
I think Gryffindor because
So,
I think it's the passion and then the obligation and the sense of duty.
and like the only argument I would have for Hufflepuff is dem eyebrows. I don't know why.
There is like something awesome. My house. Get out.
Dim eyebrows, dumb.
As the Hufflepuffs are known for their glorious
Bushy eyebrows.
What? All right. So what do we think? We want to vote?
Yes, let's do a vote. Okay, first off, does Sarah from Labyrinth belong in Ravenclaw? Applause, applause. Okay. How about Gryffindor?
Oh, look at that.
Hufflepuff? Okay. Slytherin? I feel that. Alright, Sarah from Labyrinth, you belong in Slytherin! You got a hairball. You get hairballs because they're always putting it on there.
Good job. Good
It's
job.
his mouth.
We get it.
Let's take a look over at the Facebook
Oh, yeah, let's
page.
do the book of faces.
The book of faces.
Let's pick a face from this book of faces.
Oh no. Oh gosh, the app reset itself and it lost my place. Oh no.